Good morning and welcome back to another long form video. Gosh, it's certainly been a while since we did another long form video. Like, last one we did was following my couple's Q&A with my girlfriend. Like, crazy! But today we are going to be taking a mix of buses, planes, and trains to get ourselves all the way from where we are right now in the UK all the way to cross the border into Poland. So come along and join me as I, John Sadlick, take my very, very first flight abroad independently. Now, obviously, if you don't know already, I've travelled a lot. Like, even all of you guys in the comments say I travel a lot. But it's always been with so many distractions by my parents. Like, look at some of these, for example. Everything that we've shot so far would be on one singular street. Would you be surprised or not? No. You're distracting me. Today we're going to try Really? But now they've gone bye-bye and I'm going over to meet them alone for the first time. So no more distractions from my mother and no more teasing from my dad, as I am off to meet them in Poland. But they did actually leave me something which I did open yesterday evening, which at the time of recording this would be the 18th of May. So we're going to cut back to a very evening, kinda hyper John Sadlick to look at them. Okay, so basically, whilst I was doing my tidy-uppy, cleany stuff, all that kind of jazzy pizzazz, I got a message from both my mum and my dad asking me to do a few things. Also with the good old like saying, oh, this is amazing, you're taking your first step into independent life, going alone and all that. So, yeah. But they actually gave me 3 tasks to try and do whilst I'm on my trip, obviously. So firstly, what they want me to do is they want me to get a photo of any sort of big plane. So I'm talking like Boeing 787, 767. I'm going to get clipped for that, aren't I? Like A330, A350, all that kind of stuff. Not like the tiny A320s or 737s. They're boring as. Then they want me to also get some food at the airport and give my review of that, obviously. And finally, when we are landing down into Berlin, they want me to also get a photo of the Berlin skyline, if I can. So, yeah. But they also ended their message with a saying of or else. So I'm just like figuring out saying like, or else what? Am I going to get killed? Am I going to get absolutely battered or something? I don't know. So yeah, a bit scary in a way, but at the same time, makes sense. Obviously, first time experience, doing way to enjoy things alone for the first time, be independent, makes sense, you know? So what we're doing right now is we're currently walking over to catch a bus down to the airport, and yeah, we're actually travelling over to Edinburgh Airport, and I actually went to PlaneSpot there. So here's some of my video clips of my plane spotting journey. So I think with all that in mind and me getting very, very hyper over here of excitement, let's go on ahead and let's get a bus over to Edinburgh Airport. So off we go to the airport on a bus that would have originally costed me £2.40, But like I have mentioned in past videos, I do have a Young Scot card, which gives me free bus travel all the way to N22. So I get to enjoy these views for free, which is absolutely amazing. And oh my god, you can see the airport control tower from here. That's amazing. Welcome to Edinburgh Airport. Decent bus ride, a bit delayed, but oh well. But look at it. Love the vibes. Oh, by the way, before we get inside, I just want to say that whilst we are going on the bus, I managed to stumble upon something. Which means that we've already completed our first challenge and we've not even gone into the airport. So, amazing. Anyways, when I got into Edinburgh Airport and going up to security, I decided to time my experience in security, considering Edinburgh Airport is home to so many flights to North America and Asia. And actually, minus waiting for face wash to get checked in security after I got flagged, it took me under 23 minutes, which is amazing for an airport that serves that many places. Because obviously, my flight to Berlin was just shy of the time when all the North American flights are like departing, which is amazing. And keep in mind, Edinburgh Airport has one of only the few airports with the 2-litre rule. Some airports like Glasgow and London Stansted still have the 100ml rule, which makes it take forever to wait in. But anyways, now that we're in and walking through duty free, which is home of so many things, we're gonna try some food. Okay, welcome to the food court. That was pretty hectic first spot, but we did first spot eventually. But we got a wee Starbies. There's even got my name written. Well, wee smiley face, love that. This is a hot chocolate, so. Which is amazing. And look, we're in the back of the United, so that's fun. And then we've also got a very bougie sausage roll. I would have never thought we'd be going to 1F in a gate, but here we are. Anyways, let's get over there. I know this is a weird angle, I'm very sorry. But I'm trying not to get any weird looks doing this, so yeah. But this hot chocolate, by the way, is peak. Our flight over to Berlin today is operated by Niner Hotel Victor Uniform Whiskey, a 2019 built Boeing 737-8200 series, one of plenty of Ryanair's fleet. Yeah, they have a lot of them. And obviously you might be thinking, oh, we've been going really bougie and all that, all the way down to Berlin, but now we're taking Ryanair, it's just a standard. Anyways, let's hop on board and let's see if we can get over to Berlin safely, and we could finally say, Germany, here I come. Thank you. Ah, whoa, Opa. Hi. Willkommen in Deutschland und Berlin. Anyways, we've got to go for passport control and then we should be good. Quick and easy out of there, and now it's just a straight shot. I would say we've got a bit of time to hang out and do that, so yeah, that's what we'll do. But welcome to Germany, chat. So I'm like just walking around trying to find like places to eat because I'm getting a bit hungry, but I'm like walking around, but look at it. You know me, I've been to plenty of tournaments in my life, but I've never seen something like this. That's crazy. Welcome back to the food court. I am voice recording this as the airport was actually quite packed from the time that I came in. And also, there was no hot food. They had a Burger King, but it was shut off. So I had to stick to carrying cold food. But anyways, I had a wee bit, I'm trying to get it open, but I had a sandwich with curry and turkey. So that sounded quite interesting when I looked at it from this week cafe that I went to. So that was pretty cool. And honestly, this is me like actively struggling to try open it because it was the weirdest packaging, but I tried it, and honestly, for something that I just found out and was curious about, it actually tasted quite nice. Like honestly, I didn't know what to expect from it, but it was actually really, really good. Now obviously, when I was in Germany, and if you're in Germany, I had to go traditional, which is hence why I got myself also a wee pretzel. I had to go for it. Traditional German stuff, you know? And honestly, a bit salty on the salty side, but generally it was actually amazing to eat. Something very traditional and very German. That's my honest reaction of Bellissimo. And honestly, just a regular Coke as well for a side drink. So, just a classic. But I will say, if you're going and arriving in Berlin and you're trying to find somewhere to eat, you'll struggle with hot food. So, yeah, but apart from that, pretty good for a wee snack. So I am the 5:30. There have been plenty of occasions where I have gotten lost here, but it's been all chill, all good, so that's very, very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna buy myself a quick wee drink and then hop on over to the train to get over to Poland. So let's go! Let's go, we're actually right on time. I got a bit scared, but I'll tell you why that is the case in a moment. So as this trip is coming to a close and also getting closer and closer to Poland, I gotta say, I thoroughly enjoyed this trip. Like, there's so many emotions being felt and so many amazing things have happened. Now, if you're wondering why I did say I was worried about the train getting late, because Deutsche Bahn are known for their delayed trains. Like, they have so many delayed trains over. Like, even so, when we were in Berlin, how many delayed or cancelled trains there were. It was crazy. But anyways, we're nearing Poland, so let's go on ahead. And I don't know why I repeated that, but anyways, let's wrap this up. Let's get over to Poland, and I'll give my kind of wee honest review of everything after that. Okay, welcome to Guben, one step away from getting over to Poland, and we gotta find wherever my grandfather is, because I don't know where he is. So that's fun. Anyways, yeah, so just a few wee steps and boom, we'll be over in to the Polish border. So with that, let's see if we can find them and let's get walking. Hello! So that's me here in Poland officially. It is so good. Got treated to so much food, so much energy. It's amazing. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming on this voyage with me. It's been absolutely amazing to do this video, and I will see you guys in my very next upload. So with that, from Poland, I say do widzenia.